why did I choose Myrsol? That's a good question. I chose you guys because of your performance with the previous company that you worked with. When you called me and said you were opening your own company, I think my response was, how soon could you get me up?
That's right.
The customer service that I was always given by you at a different company is what brought me along with you. It was basically the sole reason. It was the customer service that the courtesies I was shown, even when you didn't own the company. So now that it's your own company, you're running your company the way I run my company, which is based on, providing the best possible service to your clients. And not having a upcharge fee on every little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What do your clients think about your site?
Constant feedback from clients, and it's the best site that's on the market. Some people will say, well, I don't like your search, I like so-and-so search better, but that doesn't matter. I mean, you can't be everybody's favorite, but the feedback from the clients typically is that they love the functionality, and what they always keep saying is the intuitive way the search works. So that's just constant.
How about your sellers?
Sellers, I don't have a lot of sellers that use the site, and we've never geared our site towards getting sellers, or capturing sellers, or servicing sellers, and because my whole business is based on buyers. 80% of our closings are buyer-generated closings, so it's never really been something I've worked on. Now that we're growing, perhaps if one of the agents wants to start working the site to that extent, I'd be more than happy to have them work it. But sellers, let's put it this way, how do sellers like it? Sellers know that we have a tremendous amount of traffic through our site, because even our sellers are searching for their new homes on my site. So,
well, that's good.
It does make sense.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, it's good to know that the system's flexible enough to where you can gear it to sellers, buyers, or both.
Exactly. And if we give the sellers the traffic stats from Google, the analytics, and say that we're getting between 6,000 and 8,000 unique visitors a month, that's pretty strong.
That's great. Big question. Everyone's always asking. SEO. How does our site help your SEO?
How does your site help my SEO? Number one is that you guys were willing to listen to input from me on what I'd like to see on SEO. And quite frankly, I think if I wouldn't be anywhere in my rankings if you hadn't have provided or built the product the way you did. And every time I've come up with some harebrained SEO idea, you guys have taken it, implemented it quickly and effectively, and it's just, there's more SEO functionality on the site than I know how to use anymore. So put it that way. There are features on your site that I don't know how to use, but the good thing is I don't have to know how to use them because it works without me tinkering with it. So it's sort of like Top Producer. A lot of people don't want to use Top Producer because they say Top Producer's got too much. But Top Producer's been around for a long time. It does what it does well, and you use Top Producer to the extent that you need to use it. So for some people, it may be a simple database. Other people, I do all my listings. We even do a lot of our financials on Top Producer. It's like your site. You can do as much as you want or as little as you want. If you do as little as you want, you're still going to have a perfectly functional site that's going to enjoy better SEO than the typical site, like some of the competitors. And of course, the built-in IDX is huge. People don't understand how huge that is.
Versus framing your idea.
Versus framing.
Yeah, it's night and day.
Well, framing is not going to do anything for your ranking.
That's waste your money, actually. I've always told agents, you're wasting your money.
it's good to help that company sell more IDX frames, I guess, because they're the site that's going to get the Google ranking from it.